If I was if I was
Yeah.
worried, nigga, trust me, I would have been a little more, overzealous about where you was recording. Trust me, sir. Yeah.
Oh shit, we live.
We live right now?
Look at this.
God damn it. Yeah,
Uh,
okay. See, that's how far it's behind. What's
it's
happening,
behind.
people?
Look.
That's what's happening. Can I fix my motherfucking cap on my head?
I think I'm
God.
on.
Eh.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's how far it's behind.
I like that, chap, though. That's why I said, bro.
Yeah,
And
this
look how
bitch
I'm about
far
to
it's
put in.
behind them.
I'm about
It's
to put in
behind.
for the stream yard. Fuck what you talking about, bro. I'm about to put in for the stream yard because I'm tired of seeing this fucking duck up there, chap. We gotta keep the blunt up, man.
I damn sure don't want to see that duck up
People,
there. I'm
people,
tired of
listen.
seeing that fucking duck.
We gonna get
Hold
it
up.
together, though.
Let's
What's
go get
happening?
together, bro.
How y'all doing? This is fire. I like that. This is
Who's this
fire. I
shit?
like
Oh,
that.
that's for you right there. Okay, I like
All
So
right.
we in
that.
the stream. We good?
Oh, Ricky in the building. Is it this?
See, I
Okay.
can't see. Who I got? Probably gotta get up. See, I'm trying to get this right, y'all. Hold on.
This the beat playing?
You say, Rich in the building? Yeah, we popped up on your ass. Yeah. We popped up on your ass. Put that copyright on the ass. Chop. Yeah, get that out the way, yo. We about to go in. We about to go in, homie. Hell yeah.
That bitch is playing.
Where your head set up?
It was it's sitting like that. I can hear it through the speakers, but good.
Oh, we not in the stream no more.
Couch session.
Should have went live on fucking
Hey,
Instagram.
it's a blow to your head like a motherfucker Smith Wesson. You don't want to learn nothing. So guess what? Sit down and learn a lesson from these three dudes. Show you how to lose. Show you how to move. I'm just talking shit. Just finding out what's happening. This is the first time I think we just fucking with everything, y'all. They just see what's
Yeah,
happening.
just saying
What's
what's good
happening,
with this
people?
shit. What's happening?
I'm trying to get on
What we gonna talk
the
about today?
motherfucking pepper right now.
What we gonna talk about? Let's see what we can find. Let's just browse the internet, see if we can find us a topic.
You know what I'm about to ask you though, bro? Can you enlarge the screen? Well, on the
Y'all let
computer
us
it
know
show
what
up a little bit bigger.
Mm-mm.
And y'all
Not
let us
on the
know what y'all
computer.
think about the setup, you know. I know we on some bullshit right now, but let us know what y'all think about the setup, you know what I'm saying? My dog Chop Check working hard, man. All right, let me turn this shit down. Hey man, y'all go ahead and share this right quick. Hey, it's about to go down, y'all. Y'all go share this right quick for real. If y'all listen to this right now, if y'all just caught the notification, y'all share right quick. Share, 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 share. Share the shit out of this right quick. Hold up, look.
shit.
I want to share. I want to tell him. I'm about to share right now. Look, so y'all ain't say I ain't share it to you. I'm going to copy this link and put it on the DWAP. I'm about to put it on the DWAP and put it on the UWAP because we already live. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
Let's see if we can find this.
We in the mix.
I'm gonna talk about.
We in the mix right now, man.
Got it. Let's see. Bop. Bop.
Late night with the late night.
Okay, I like this. All right, let's see what's on here. You know who gonna stay together forever. Why do you know?
Is that
That's
the girl from the basketball stuff? Yeah.
Oh shit. When it comes to couples that people want to see standing the test of time.
Man.
Why he got a black and fucking white picture of it anyway? See what he talking
Report. 10 a.m. From 10 to 10:30, my first segment will host Councilman at Large, J.P. Morrell.
We'll be talking about.
And then the second segment, we're going to talk about Warren Easton and the malfeasance we see with that operational structure.
Hey, look, we got some stuff on the Blunt Talk page too.
I've set the setup.
That's what we on.
Who
you
rock
you
with.
talking about
See
like
you
in the
tomorrow.
messages?
Yeah, and some of them DMs.
Tomorrow morning, the Hood Report, 10 a.m.
We could talk about some of that too.
Let's see.
Because Pete Dot just came back. So
messages.
How y'all doing, people? Welcome to another episode. We just frying it up and cooking it up and doing our thing right now. We trying something different, y'all. Y'all let us know if y'all like this setup. Huh, Chop? Y'all let us know what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what we do. You know, this is my job. I appreciate y'all coming through, and you know, my people appreciate y'all as well. We want to know what y'all like. Y'all let us know because we could do it like this if y'all like it like that. Yeah, that. See, you know, ain't nobody scared to show themselves and none of that. If they wanted to think it was that, Pete, they thought you was scared to show yourself. Exactly. Exactly. See? So, with that being said, you know, we do this like a mafia thing, you know, because mafia run a tight shift. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how they run their shit. You know, whether it's music or it's a block of cheese. Like, they don't tell you who done killed this motherfucker because he don't fuck with you. Yeah? Yeah. Run a tight shift, people. So, Blunt Talk is something like that. So, when you're a part of us as a community,
it's not letting me get to the DM.
You know,
pussy bitch. Damn. Well, people that don't know about the Blunt Talk YouTube, here it is. It should pop up in a second. But you know what? Let's show y'all that. Keep getting me going like this. A dub like that.
Are we legal? Are we legal?
Boom. There we go. I like this.
Everybody don't like E&J, bro. That's that cheap nigga shit.
It works. It does the job. You get drunk, don't you?
Holy smokes. You know.
We can't show the labels and shit, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was
thinking. Damn, see, Doug, we gotta practice this shit, bro.
Yeah, that's why I got my shit face this way. See, Chop up on my shit, dog. Come
Damn,
on, man. I'm with you, man.
I'm tripping. I don't know.
You with me together with him?
I gotta fucking hide the labels and shit. They gonna fuck around and be like,
Ain't no. First of all, they ain't paying us for shit. That's
What
what I'm talking about.
That's free
Ain't none of these motherfuckers.
Free publicity.
Ain't no motherfucking publicity for none of you motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm drinking your shit, but you ain't about to get nothing off me. Yeah, I know the bottle look like your shit, but that's called shit. That shit called Cabernet. You got your name on a motherfucking thing.
I know you ain't
God
post
damn
that.
what?
It is what it is.
What happened? Yeah, man. People be want to see that raw footage, man. That's crazy. Look at this. Oh, we could talk about the episode. We could just let that bitch right.
If you want to,
Yeah,
we can go over our own shit.
It's
Welcome.
People, hey.
They can't tell us nothing with our shit.
Yeah, we're gonna
episode.
be dropping 2 episodes at a
One time.
time on there.
Back in the
Recap
Welcome
and
to the smoke
what's it called?
I got me and my dudes in the building, me and my peoples, me and my partners. Part of it. In there, them words that y'all are trying to learn that we be talking about on this channel right
It's like
here.
what they call it.
And I am Silent Child 17. DD 504 in the building. What's up, baby?
Chop Tracks in the building.
Man, well, that's from the
right
from the.
That's from the she might be in the building though. Let me see.
We tried. You know what I'm saying? We back
was
with some more things, man. Mine came from.
They got 3 people in there. I know one of them must, the other one does, so it might do.
I got mine. I gotta look on my phone. A listener brought this to my attention on my episode. So this means even more if if they tune in tonight. Come on. Ooh,
so this something special.
Yeah, it could. I mean, it could be. It just shows the drive that we have. Just
look at that shit. You can't
even
right. See that man's face.
Y'all let us know, man. I like the setup right. You don't have 600 people. That's what I'm saying. But just somebody, bringing forth this information.
Say, Rich, what's down, bro?
What you think about
the table setup
later?
Exactly, right there. Yeah,
because all this
a little bit.
Yeah, stopping back.
Conversation. All this is us working.
Oh yeah, it's time to cut it off. Yeah,
this actually be something where we can actually have a place to talk. And
oh shit! Let me cut that off.
What it is, I think you.
Go ahead.
I think
that's Peter trying to fucking try shit. See, people. That's what
my
happens.
I fuck with you though.
Yeah. That's what happens when you come your ass in there ass late.
P3 dot, or you like the dot or the 360, bro? Which one you like, bro? Because you gave us both of them.
I don't know, bro. I think P dot fit a little bit better, bro.
Let's see what they got on.
P dot fit a little bit better. The 360 has retired.
No, hold on, wait. I want to talk to you about this because you're a youngin. Let's go to this Tupac shit. And them dudes saying that Tupac wouldn't have hung with the new dudes. T-Pain. No. Look for T-Pain saying T-Pain about Tupac. And let's go from there because I wanna talk about that because I got one with Gene Deal. Gene Deal was the head security chap for Puff Daddy at the time that Big was the popular stuff.
So wait, which one you want?
Is that one there?
Well,
T-Pain Spark Man, the first one.
The first
one? No. Yeah. Matter of fact, no. Go to Spice 1 because I want you to hear somebody who was actually around Tupac first. Scroll it, child. Scroll that motherfucker.
That one there?
Oh, right here?
Yeah, true. Yeah, let that go up. Look, around right here with the glasses on.
Yeah.
Get round with the glasses on.
This is a Vlad.
Y'all want to hear what T-Pain actually said?
What did he say?
Let's go to what T-Pain actually said. Go back. Yeah, to the DJ. Yeah, there you go.
You gotta check this out. So T-Pain and academics got into a spirited debate after the godfather of autotune suggested that Tupac would be remembered differently had he survived the 1996 shooting. The conversation, which took place on Academics' Twitch channel, kicked off after the media personality brought up how interesting it would have been if social media existed when Tupac was beefing with Biggie. Before Academics could finish his sentence, T-Pain hopped in with what he described as some BS and proceeded to deliver his unpopular opinion.
Oh, you know what? Pac would have got killed sooner.
Yes.
And he would have got his ass ate the fuck up.
Whoa,
what?
Hey, yo.
Lyricism wise, Pac would have got fucking ridiculously murdered. Because it's out here for real. Bro, Pac was the crazy lyricist at our time because ain't nobody else have no platform.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna disagree respectfully with that, just because
ain't nobody had no platform.
Look at what drill music is now. Like lyrics, it's all about disrespect. And when you say, yo, that's why I fucked your bitch.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If the platforms would have been what they are now, Pac would have got ate the fuck up.
Bro, do you see? You yourself posted. Do you see how many rappers die? I'm from Atlanta. I done seen a lot of niggas die. Do you see how many rappers die?
It's a lot.
Come on,
it's a great amount.
Come on.
No. Yo, Tom.
I'm not saying the amount of death. I'm just saying that what we look at as Pac's greatest lyrics right now is peanuts to what we hear today.
No, you're right. But listen, I've always looked at Pac more as a poet more than really just a true lyricist.
Oh yeah, well no, Pac is a full fucking poet. Pac was one, like if not the one of the greatest lyricists at the time. But that's cool. If we would have had social media back then and everybody would have been able to have their opinion, there would have been way the fuck more disrespectful at the time. And niggas would have been dying.
If you could accept
niggas would have been dying to be more disrespectful than Pac.
Yo, Payne, why sound like you trying to tell me like yo niggas would have been jacking Pooh Shiesty over Pac if they came out there the same era?
Would they have not?
Wait, bro.
That's why I fucked you a bitch. Like,
yeah, you gotta turn the mic all the way down.
Yeah, you gotta
turn the mic over
or mute it.
I can't
mute your
even
mic on your phone.
Mute your mic.
That's from the sound amp. Can't even mute them bitches.
Is the mic off?
Mic is off.
So just turn it down.
I did.
All the way?
Yeah.
And where
he still did it.
Oh, I ain't here.
Yeah, I gotta turn that bitch off. No, that's from the sound amplifier for the headphone.
Bro, I fuck with T-Pain, though. I ain't gonna lie. You too, bro. But this nigga done pissed me off.
Anthony Durrell and Terrence Crawford. No, he said Anthony Durrell. I don't know who is Anthony Durrell.
Oh, Anthony Durrell. That's that nigga just got knocked out.
Yes, boy, he was a dirty nigga.
Yeah, that's that nigga that just got hit with that 2-piece.
Oh, so I'm the 2-piece nigga.
Nigga got hit with the 2-piece. I don't think he's saying you the 2-piece nigga. You just look like
I gotta be, because one of y'all is Vinnie Lewis and one of y'all is Terrence Crawford. Because both of y'all say Dub, you gotta put it in the chat, Dub. Since you didn't see it all that.
Stupid, bro.
Dub, you gotta put it in the chat, bro. You gotta correct me then, dog.
Man, let me
correct me, dog. Dub, correct me, homie. So we freestyling tonight. Welcome, yo. Welcome to the smoke session. You know what I'm saying? This is a live.
The Brad shared a shocking R. Kelly story. Let's go.
Hey, bro, chop on the move right now. We doing this live, and we want y'all to just have a good time and just.
Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got some more crazy news for y'all. The Brat done joined the long list of celebrities talking crazy about R. Kelly since he been in jail.
Look,
the list include Portia Williams, Kelly Rowland, Keisha Cole, and all the other one-hit wonders of the world. And everybody know Portia Williams just trying to sell that book, but they saying that the Brat's wife lost 5 hot dog eating contests in a row.
5 hot dog.
She don't like hot dogs no more, and now they can't pay the rent. And that's one of the reasons why the Brat allegedly coming out telling all this news on R. Kelly. But before we get into that, I got some news about Martin Lawrence and Tisha Campbell allegedly getting back together. They was caught dating each other after Dwayne Martin left Tisha Campbell for Will Smith, allegedly. And even though Tisha Campbell got about 10 grandkids, Martin the one that swole up like Big Mama. They said he been depressed because he ain't got nobody. He been eating a whole lot. But now that him and Tisha Campbell together, maybe they can go on the diet together. We gonna get into that news. And also, we're going to be talking about Oprah Winfrey and Gayle King's alleged secret relationship. All these years, people thought Oprah was in a relationship with Stedman or married to Stedman. But according to this information we've received, he's just the cameraman because Oprah and Gayle King got some freaky little tape that's about to come out. Now, I can't give y'all all the details because this is alleged news. But the same way the Brat's wife used to be winning all them hot dog eating contests, let's just say Oprah and Gayle King used to be winning them pie eating contests. Don't worry, we gonna get into that. But before we do that, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, baby. Also, hit that notification button, y'all. Don't forget to show me some love because all I ever do is show y'all some love. You understand me? And hit that Cash App too. $Sean Blaze. Show appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get back into this news, y'all. Everybody know that R. Kelly and the Brat grew up in Chicago together. They went to the same school together, had the same music teacher, and before he went to jail, the Brat was defending R. Kelly. She said she ain't never seen him do nothing wrong to nobody, and if anybody need to be held accountable, it need to be the parents out there. But nowadays, allegedly, she's singing a whole different tune because everybody know that the Brat like girls, but she never explained how she wound up like girls in the first place, y'all. She been keeping this a secret her whole entire career, but now that R. Kelly in jail and he can't get close to her, she about to let the whole world know exactly why she like girls. And also, when Lisa Ray was filming the Players Club movie, she was all up on Ice Cube lap. She was getting butt naked while Ice Cube was the director of the movie, so he was holding the camera, zooming in and out on her boobies. She was real nasty in that movie. And R. Kelly had something to do with all them girls being up in the strip club while they was filming the Players Club. And remember that scene where Uncle Luke came there with a whole bunch of them females? R. Kelly was in there too, but they just ain't want to have him on camera. Because the truth of the matter is, R. Kelly had secret relationships with Ice Cube, Michael Jackson, Jermaine Dupri, and Jermaine Dupri was accused of doing the same thing that R. Kelly did, but except for what he was doing was with little boys. And rest in peace to Chris Cross because one of them boys was Lisa Ray and the Brat's brother. But y'all see, the Brat been tied in with Jermaine Dupri and R. Kelly.
You be letting them niggas say all that shit.
Wait, man. Look at the Brat.
We gotta at least explain.
The Brat look like she don't like that cat.
Child, we gotta at least explain some of the shit if we do believe or if we don't believe, right? We
First of all,
talk like that, though.
I don't know what to say. Like, what I'm supposed to say?
Let's break it down. That's my point, right? Let's break down at least some of the stuff he said, right?
Fuck. That's what he said. Fuck.
Motherfuckers doing shit. And they doing shit with motherfuckers that's doing shit. Fuck.
So,
hey, Pete, talk to me, dog. Hey, I want some reasoning in this. I don't know what was I'm just going off. Oh, you went. Oh,
I can't hear it.
It's all right.
So what was said? What was said? Just tell me what was said. I'm gonna give you my take on what.
Okay. Basically, it was the whole scene of them actually, being sexually active with each other, but acting like it wasn't going on, but selling these things to, the regular people, people just is how it go. But other things was going on the background too that they wasn't talking about. So it affected a lot of stuff that was going on with the labels and all that stuff because it started to be a part of a selling point. So that just
You know, that's why it makes me chop up.
So can you try again with the thing to make sure you can hear what they saying? Just turn it down. If not, I
tell you what.
Turn the mic down.
No, it's not that. This mic on here pick up everything, but the audio from that is playing low in here.
We're not gonna talk about the whole thing.
Oh, wait, what?
No, I was saying we're not gonna talk. We're gonna get it done, but we're not gonna talk. We're not gonna try that. Oh yeah,
we'll take care of that later.
Who can hear?
Yeah, I just don't want him to keep
both of y'all. That's what I was saying. Yeah,
I don't want him to not.
If you don't want to use it, can you hear in them at all?
Not the audio that's playing off the computer.
See, he not let. See.
I just want him to try it. Just know what.
Yeah, he don't want to try.
Try, just for the sake of saying.
Hey, Paul, people make sacrifices for you, dog. I mean, hey, you might well put the motherfuckers on your ear.
This is what
try, nigga.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's picking up the ambient noise from us, but the audio from that is not picking it up.
All right, so look, what you on right now?
I'm on a sound amplifier.
No, you're on the live, right?
Appreciate y'all patience, people, because that's what we just trying to get it together.
You on the live?
That's the sound amplifier.
Where is it?
See the little man in the corner down there in the right hand corner? That's the accessibility option. I can turn on ambient sound mode.
Turn him off.
I'm still not gonna hear nothing.
Let me see your phone.
Go ahead, bro. I'm glad we're doing this now. See, y'all get to witness the goddamn blossom of Blunter. Y'all get to be here.
So what was the other things that was going on?
The bad and the ugly
within the industry during that time, that now she decides she wants to come give her confessional. Like the stuff we heard about or the stuff we just not learning about is the stuff that she talking about been going on in the industry as far as during that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's what I was about to go into even before the time of her even thinking that even exists. You know, like we don't talk about the mafia ties that go in with just being signed as an artist. Even though we think, it's some black shit.
So is it gonna pick up the audio from the computer?
Just put it on right quick. So I can see. We're gonna hear it.
What's up, bro? That's much better.
I know, bro. I know. See if you can hear it.
And if it wasn't for R. Kelly, the brat may not know Jermaine Dupri because she from Chicago and she got a record deal with Jermaine Dupri along with her family members, Lisa Ray, all of them. They owe R. Kelly everything, y'all. Now she's sitting up here exposing R. Kelly. Don't worry, y'all need to stay tuned because this about to get real good. We gonna get back to that, but right now I gotta tell y'all what's going on with Tisha Campbell and Martin Lawrence finally getting back together. After Tisha Cole basically ruined his career. She sure did. She said Martin was squeezing on her, touching on her, kissing on her. But now that she's trying to get that show back on the air, she doing everything in her power to be with Martin Lawrence, and now they allegedly dating. Even the girl from the Fresh Prince, what was her name? Who, Ashley? No, I think it was Tatiana Ali. Martin Lawrence even got her show, and it was going good for a little bit, but she ain't got no talent on that camera.
Well,
but according to some people, she got some talent in the bedroom, and that's how she was able to get the show in the first place. But that's Negro here nor there. When Tisha Campbell made them allegations against Martin, he lost his mind. Even Dave Chappelle was talking about it on the Oprah show. Martin running down the street, screaming and crying. They said he showed up to the nail salon.
You told Tatiana Ali got a tape.
The sex tape?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Hillary. My bad.
Hillary got a tape?
No, Tatiana Ali.
I ain't see it.
That's the one that played Ashley.
Yeah.
No, I know who it is. Oh, relax. I know who it is.
Oh,
Oh, he can hear now, so now he won't talk.
That nigga was abrupt, huh? You said it.
So
you saw that nigga, huh? That nigga was
man.
abrupt.
We getting off subject. Hold
on, Paul.
No, what I'm saying is, Tatiana Ali. I've heard.
Hold on, this for the people, bro.
I've heard of Hillary.
For the people, bro.
Who's Hillary?
Hillary with the taller.
No,
shit out me every time.
Hillary is the red one. Who's the sparrow one?
Her name.
Hillary is the sparrow one.
Yeah, the taller one.
She's the oldest sister.
The oldest one.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say she's the taller one.
Tallest of the two sisters.
My knowledge.
No, she not.
What does that see right there, Paul? What does that see right there?
Shit.
Really?
What does that see right there?
He can say really.
Really?
What does that see
So that's what we doing.
Right.
Tell that nigga, man. So that's what we doing.
You can put that away, dude.
Well, all right, stop.
I don't need to. I don't need to go through all that.
All right. And it was like, it's not working. I said, just don't worry about it. I got it. That bitch working like a motherfucker. That bitch ain't backfeeding or nothing.
People on blunt it's gonna take me a long time to burn this blunt. So
you good? I'm a
don't mind me, people.
No, look, when you light it, I'm a put the I'm a block it. That way they don't try to be like, oh, we got,
people. I'm just talking. I'm just talking about my niggas just having fun, y'all.
They don't know what's in the jar. They can't. I mean, in the bottle. They don't know if this is apple juice or beer. You know?
It's tobacco too.
Yeah, you're right. See what I'm saying? You're right.
I'm just showing them how I roll and talking and shit. Yeah,
they good, bro.
Yeah, man.
I dressed up like Shanae and started fighting the people that worked there because they wouldn't give him no hot comb, y'all. Martin Lawrence was acting up worse than R. Kelly and that Gayle King interview. They said before Martin and Tisha got back together, Martin wasn't speaking to nobody. Not Will Smith, Tommy Cole. They said he fell off the face of the earth. But now that he with Tisha, every time you see him, he be like, it look like he getting back to his old self.
Look at Tisha, boy. Looking like a stud.
Because she was, though.
Damn.
Yeah, she was fucking with women, son.
Damn.
I don't know if Ron will talk about that, but yeah. Remember, she was going with your boyfriend. You remember All of Us?
Yeah.
You remember the black
dude, Dwayne Moore.
Something?
Yeah.
That was her people.
Okay.
That was her people.
They was really married.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
but all she gonna do when she get mad again is make up some more allegations. So maybe he need to leave her alone.
That's why she, had.
Now the brat caught a lot of backlash for speaking out against the parents of the victims of R. Kelly. But now it's starting to look like she's a victim herself because her and R. Kelly had the same music teacher back in the day, and the brat can't sing. She can't rap, but R. Kelly went on to win Grammys, so I can see why she mad. She ain't good for nothing. Now, rumor has it, y'all, allegedly, she had a big crush on R. Kelly back in the day when they was in school together, but R. Kelly never paid her no attention, even though she was trying to act younger than what she was, calling herself the brat, wearing pigtails and braids, and she 50-some years old. R. Kelly ain't want nothing to do with her back then. She did everything in her power to try to get this man. He get off stage at the concert. She backstage with a towel just to wipe the sweat off his face. Oh, Kelly, you all right? Do you need anything, Kelly? But he ain't want nothing from her, and that broke her down so bad, y'all. Lord have mercy. She ain't never want to look at another man. She ain't never want to touch another man. And the only reason why she was messing with Allen Iverson is because R. Kelly had braids and R. Kelly liked playing basketball. And she was only with him because he reminded her of R. Kelly. But
wow.
Damn.
Wow.
That nigga
stupid, dog.
That's deep, though.
But that's
fucked up.
Y'all be talking about I be stretching, though.
That's a stretch.
He made a good. It's a good stretch though, right, y'all?
It's a good.
It's a good stretch, but I can't say that's what made her gay.
No,
I can't say R. Kelly neglecting her. That's why I like the way that we talk about it. That's what I want. I love to do this. I love to have commentation on who we see every day on YouTube. I can't say that R. Kelly stopped her
from being with other men.
from being with other men, just by him neglecting her from wanting to be around him. That's something that's already right. You know what I mean? Like you know.
I can't see that.
Okay, but give me
the reason I said it is like
give me that knowledge.
We gotta
give me that knowledge.
I'm gonna look at this on a level that
LGBT community.
Like they say, she had a strong crush on him when they were younger,
Mm-hmm.
doing any and everything that she could to be with him, regardless of the fact that she knew he fucking other people. He really still showing you that he don't want to fuck with you, but you still trying to win him over, right? Now that it's done got to a certain point where you really see that he's not going to fuck with you, it drives you kind of crazy.
Ain't no karma.
It do. Think about it. You finally come to that realization that he not fucking with you like that. You gonna thought looking at that like that's everybody.
But P dot, I'm not. But that's what I'm saying. I ain't got no pussy though.
Damn.
Well.
So how am I ever look at it like that?
In a psychological manner, I'm speaking. Regardless whether you got
pussy I'm speaking in a psychological manner too.
That goes for both men and women, though. So if you see that type of shit happen, could we agree?
Who's confused about who they is? Me or the brat?
I mean, they are, but
what?
I'm trying to.
But what? No. You said but. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Stop saying but.
Rationale behind what he's saying about what she did.
See, that's the problem. We want a rationale fuck shit, and we know we don't believe in it, and we don't understand it. But we try to make common sense out of what the fuck they be doing, right? You, the brat, you already know what time of day it is. You know your ass been tossed up. This is Hollywood, baby. Everybody is gay and not gay.
She was come to think of really sit down and think about it. She kind of
how many niggas you don't think can hit the brat already?
You don't ask me no shit like that.
I kind of think that.
You don't think? All right, let me ask Paul. You don't think nobody in the industry hit the brat as a man?
Brett fine as a motherfucker. I'm just saying.
Do I think that?
Do you think by her being gay, you don't think she had no penetration from no man in the industry?
I'm not gonna even say no to that because I know she did. Ain't no way you didn't. Ain't no way she didn't.
And why is that, Pete? Break it down for me, homie. Because that's what
she was grown. She had to have. She had to have some kind of.
She was a grown woman.
Feminine wiles at some point.
That pussy want to need a fix.
She can't be a part of the LGBT and just want to experience, right? Because that's the LGBT about.
Experience right? What?
That's what the LGBT about, right? Experience, right? Experiencing
all that shit.
Yeah. Who I consider myself to be, right? Until I find my gender, huh?
No,
Pan American and all that shit.
That's all right.
No, not you. This is look. You're not LGBT, Jack.
Right.
This is what they believe. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I think they find. I think they fuck around until they find somebody that they are right with.
Nigga, they have regular man and woman couples, but the man could be a pansexual and the woman could be bisexual, but they together with each other. This is how that shit work in that community, y'all. I don't know if y'all knew that, but this is. I saw some shit today that changed my whole shit.
Wait, what the fuck is pansexual again?
Thank you. I don't have no real gender about what I should do. They could be, a cross dresser, a gender. They could think they're a cat. I would be sexually involved with them, whatever suitable for them if I fall in love with them, right? They use the love shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's essentially kind of like what she was going through.
Bro, people, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that shit. How many pages you said that gender shit was? Remember you told me that.
Wait, the what?
That gender page shit. How many pages?
Oh, how many different classifications?
Yeah.
At that time, 140 different classifications.
That's too many for just being 3 niggas in here right now. That's too many for just 3 people in here right now.
Way too many. Because I don't know. Again, but see, that's why I was saying what I was saying the other night. When if a person in the LGBTQ community were to enter into my business, say it's a little grocery store, corner store, what have you, and they greet me, good evening, how you doing? Good evening, how you doing? I'm not saying sir, not saying ma'am, because I'm not trying to offend you, because I don't know how you want to be
I ain't got time for that, Pete. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
I got time to change the way I've been doing shit for years for you.
Go ahead.
Just saying good evening?
No,
when I look up and I see what I
say how it's manners to say thank you, ma'am, thank you, sir. That's manners. Not just to say fucking thank you. Right?
No.
Yeah. It is.
Ain't no shit.
I see what you're saying.
See?
But dude,
that's what I'm
think
trying
about
to
it.
tell him. Shit been changed, people. We supposed to go by this, but that's not how we was taught, homie. That's not how we was taught, though.
Like that way is kids. Kids are the only ones that they literally just say thank you, or they might say thank you, little kid, or little boy, or young man, young lady.
As an adult, telling a child thank you, yeah. But what do you do? Like I say, if we going by that philosophy, and the children the only ones in life that ever tell you thank you, good evening, without the sirs or ma'am, why can't I do the same thing to not offend you and not go against my beliefs?
So basically,
just keep it basic.
But you going against your beliefs, because your beliefs is that if you look like a man, you're a man. If you look like a girl, you're a girl. I mean, a woman. If you look like a woman, you're a woman. So you're going against your beliefs by saying, "Oh,
is it really going against my beliefs because I choose not to identify you as nothing more than a person, regardless of man or woman? You're still a person. You came in, you said good evening. I said good evening. How are you doing? That's not going against my beliefs, though.
Right? But see, you trying to be smart about it, and that's what one of those people would tell you. You trying to be smart about it by just skipping past the whole gender thing. They want you to identify them. That's the whole point.
But that's the thing. I don't have to identify you like
that. You going along with
you see what I'm saying?
Is.
I don't have to identify them as.
Listen, if you do that, you're going along with their analogy of what's supposed to be accepted as a person, bro. When you know you wasn't born like that, bro. If you knew you could go as a woman, would you go as a woman, bro, with a dick?
No, because that shit not
what
natural.
You mean no? You just said the bullshit.
That shit is not natural.
So
I'm not as a man.
So why would you say any of that which I was just saying? That's what that's what he's saying, brother. You can't listen. You can't change the rules
put it like
for other people.
Like, again,
and you want to rock by it. You can't change the rules for other people. You have to go by those same rules, dog. That you talking about advocating for. That's what he's saying. If you advocate for that shit, bro, it's not just you going by that, or not you. It's not just them going by it because they feel comfortable with it. You're going along with it too. So you being comfortable with who you is, guess what? That law go for you too, sir. Because you agreed to go by it. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Even if you're comfortable in the skin that you're in, it don't matter. Because you're going along with them.
I don't see how that go though.
But that's how it go though.
I don't see how that go.
It goes by.
I don't see how me not identifying.
No, you can identify with the fuck you
not
want.
Purposely. Just good evening. How you doing?
No, you're right.
That's not me purposely not identifying you as a male or a female or whatever you choose to be.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't turn around and say just because I didn't address you as that, which I do not have to address you as that. That's what I'm saying. I don't have to address you as that if that becomes an argument. If it's just simple, good evening, how you doing? That's all it is. I don't have to put sir or ma'am on there unless you put sir or ma'am and when you speak to me.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying?
All right.
Now, at that point,
look, I get what he's saying.
At that point, that's when I will address you as
no,
sir or ma'am.
You're right. Hold up. No, wait.
But I'm still going to call you sir, and I'm still going to call you ma'am. If you are a lady,
answer this question. What if this person have a green wig on? Got a beard like me in chop. He got on stilettos, shoes, jeans, and a bustier. What do you consider him as, or her as, in your predicament of what you're saying? Like, if I just say, "How you doing? Good morning." What? How do you present that?
Me as a person,
seeing
that.
Seeing all that, what I just said.
And they don't sir or ma'am.
What would you say?
And like he said, just simple good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. What?
I'm gonna ask shot.
Good evening.
Do you believe?
I don't have to do all that.
Do you believe that P. Dot would not, like we say, Chop, look up and not have no judgment toward that bullshit I just said? Would it just really be a good evening, or would you
son, I know that's bullshit.
Evaluate what
so you telling me
listen,
it's that hard to
I'm
not
asking this man
actually
look
to not actually say sir or ma'am.
The question is, my answer in your question is, the last time I worked in customer service, I was working at AutoZone. So, man, woman, it, whatever came through the door or whatever, and I said, what you said, how you doing? Oh, it's ma'am. After I said, how you doing? I didn't say sir or nothing. I just said, how you doing? It's ma'am. That's what its reply.
That's what it said to you.
Right? Yeah, that was it was reply, right? So that would go basically doing what you said. That person still wanted me to identify them as
ma'am.
Right. Because it's like you trying to force me to say the shit.
Nah, did you say it? All right then.
So what?
That's what I'm talking about.
What did you talk about?
Did you say ma'am? What did you say? You said you ain't say it.
You ain't say it, but you still identified what was
that person identified themselves to him.
Right, but they still wanted to be identified. Basically meaning what you was just saying don't work.
He's basically agreeing with you, but he's
without breaking the mood.
And my thing is, like, when you first look up at something, you can't get mad at people's first response of something that looked that weird. That was my whole thing, Pete. And
that would look weird. That would look weird as fuck.
Sometimes,
but what do you choose to be identified as?
No, look,
do
that
I
don't
have
mean
to identify you as that.
That don't mean people fucked up though. That's what I'm saying too.
Right? Oh, of course.
Okay, so that's what I was
fucked up. Because if they trying to fucking tell you that you just can't say how you doing, you can't just tell them that.
But that's a fucked up mentality. But that would be just a part of the fucked up mentality then.
There's a lot
because
of people that do that.
I just said good evening, and your instant thing was to tell me it's ma'am. I could clearly see who the fuck you are. But does that mean me saying good evening has to start off with how you doing? Good evening, ma'am.
I would say sir, because I see a man. I don't see a woman.
So you did the right thing by what? Not being offensive, by calling him a sir, which he would have been in all natural standings. He is a sir. But he chose to tell you he wants to be identified as ma'am, which is a woman. And you did the right thing by avoiding the conflict by not even addressing him other than just being a person. Good evening.
I still wind up in the
I don't have to put the Sir Ma'am on there. Regardless what the fuck you say.
I still wind up in the conflict because she said it's wanted to be
it's caboodle.
You see what I'm saying?
Whatever you want to be accounted for as goof.
Now look, did you have to help this person at any point other than no wait.
My bad.
I'm right. You had to help this person out.
I had a whole different explanation
at the end. Like you said, you had to cash him out. Did you say ma'am at that point? You said you had to cash him out, right?
Yeah.
Did you say ma'am at that point?
I probably said sir. I probably did.
By pure natural reaction, right? Yeah. Because you saw a man.
Right.
That's not you being intentionally fucked up.
Yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Why you talking that bullshit? Don't sleep on.
But at the same time, though, listen.
That was you smoking.
Yeah. I gotta give you one.
So what I'm saying is this. At the very start of it.
You can smoke all the way him.
Yeah, I can fuck with that.
For what?
So what I'm saying is this: at the very start, when you spoke and said good evening, and the instant he turned around and said it's ma'am, right? Mm-hmm. You still held to your belief by not identifying him as a her, but you also avoided the conflict. The actual verbal dialogue between you and that person about you not identifying.
You and that
notice
woman,
by you just good evening and letting it go. They couldn't even with the they come back with the ma'am shit. They couldn't come back with nothing.
They can't hide that, so they shouldn't. Like, don't you
but
think? Don't you think there's some type of respect?
Be no back and forth.
Right.
It should.
Some type of respect to that,
whatever
right?
you're getting and get the fuck on.
All right.
Yeah, so
I ain't got to address you as no fucking man.
Like
I told you good evening. That's decent common courtesy right there.
Some of them feel paid like I'm not supposed to see your titties.
And guess what? That's all on them. I don't have to go into.
Some of them feel played because they act like I don't see their titties. Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Put it in the chat, Rich. In my line.
I'm sorry,
Rich. Tell me if I'm lying, Rich.
Like he
come on, man, with the
a
dumb
bad
shit,
front end with all that sugar in his tank. Oh shit.
Come on, man. I'm sorry, but this nigga sound like he has a bad front end with all of that sugar in his tank. I don't know who that's accounting for. Hey, say Rich, put it in the chat who you talking about, Ron, and put that motherfucker in there, bro. Let us know. Let's get that popping, huh, Pete?
You must be talking about the person that came in the store and wanted to be requested as
I ain't gonna speak for no nigga, just like I ain't gonna speak for you, and I ain't gonna speak for Chop Track.
Yeah, let's see what Rick said.
I want to see what Rick's talking about.
I like yesterday.
I'm fair.
Pepe PJ gave us some fire ass commentary back and forth. What? And Sharika, she always
shout out to
her and DD504.
I'm surprised I don't see her ass in this bitch.
Fucking damn.
What, Nikita?
Yeah, Nikita too.
Nikita came through.
Coming back and forth with the
definitely. Definitely came through.
Let me find out there's only women that fuck with the show, man.
Your greatest supporters. You see that?
Bro. Crazy. Nah.
Okay.
So he can't smoke today.
Okay. That's all him. You don't want to smoke the all him.
Well, nah, dude. Come on. Like, I really can't see me forcing myself to engage in that when I know I clearly don't have to.
What?
Like the dialogue between, like the dialogue that happened with you in the store that day. I don't
give me a challenge, yo.
I don't see that as a thing that I have to make happen. I don't have to address you like that. I told you good evening when you walked through. You started off with, "Oh, it's ma'am." Nah, come on. Nah. You ain't say nothing after that. That person went on with their shop and came back, and you still
I ain't gonna lie, people,
didn't have to. You see what I'm saying?
No, yeah, we passed that though, right?
But when Robert married Andrea Kelly, that's when the brat was through. And she said she ain't never gonna love another man ever again. And that's a similar situation to what happened with Oprah and Gayle King, who also was out of Chicago, just like the brat. Legend has it, Oprah and Gayle King had a crush on Stedman back in the day when they was in high school, but they was too black for him. He was in love with Stacy Keibler.
Oh, she looked like an elf.
The only white girl in their school.
And she ain't even cute.
But when Oprah got rich and famous, Stedman tried to get back with her, but she had him carrying her bags, opening and closing doors. He was basically her butler, but the media saw that and assumed that they was in a relationship together. But the truth is, Oprah and Gayle King was just dominating his punk ass. Because back in the day, Oprah and Gayle was waiting for Stedman to turn them out. But instead, he turned them in.
Turned them into each other.
Mm-hmm. Now, they got this alleged secret little tape coming out, and they said Stedman the cameraman. Now, y'all about to see a whole nother side of Oprah. And by the time this all said and done, y'all gonna be calling Gayle King Kong the way she be putting it down. Yeah, they say that's how Oprah kept on losing that weight. But anyway, the Brat is one of the many celebrities that said R. Kelly need to get some help. But none of these people offered R. Kelly any help. Even though he offered them plenty of things when he was still on top. If it wasn't for R. Kelly being in the Brat's music class, she would have never been inspired to be a performer. And on top of that, R. Kelly is the reason why she got a record deal in the first place. Because like I said, him, Jermaine Dupri, Michael Jackson, and all them other perverts in Hollywood was real tight. But since the Brat ain't never been with a man before, she the tightest one out of all of them, y'all.
Yeah, I know she's super tight.
Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Do y'all think R. Kelly should have gave the Brat a chance back in the day? Do she got a right to be mad at him for not turning her out, but turning her in to other women, y'all? They said she coming out with a children's book. The Brat and the Cat.
Well, yeah, that's where she be at.
Her wife need to quit trying to do them hot dog eating contests and just get in the pie eating contest. I know she gonna win that one, hands down. But one thing for sure, everybody turning on R. Kelly, he ain't never even did nothing to nobody. He's sitting up in jail with them cold sheets, got lice all over his body. They said they need to bring out the termite man just to wash R. Kelly drawers.
Because he got bugs all over his wood.
Y'all gonna have to leave them comments in the comment section for real, because I'm looking to see what y'all got to say about this. The Brat, you should have kept your mouth closed. R. Kelly ain't never said nothing bad about you. Now you sitting up here blaming him for everything. I just can't take it no more. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button, y'all. Don't forget to show me some love, man. And hit that Cash App too, $ Sean Blaze Dots. Don't forget to show me some love.
That man
and if you have
asked for cash up there.
We got some shit in the messages.
Now that was an interesting one.
Hey, but how much of that you believe? What's the percentage of him being right on that shit?
What's the percentage of what now? Him being
What's
right?
the percentage of him being right? Or you believe everything he just said?
I don't know. I really couldn't
That's
give
good.
it.
I'm glad you said that. You know, because that's the thing about information, right? That's the thing about information, right?
Could be true. Could be false.
Unless you already know what's going on.
True. True. You can only know what's going on if you've been privy to it.
But okay, so when somebody starts talking from their point of view, and you already know what's going on, then the news sound different, then, right? The news don't sound so new, don't it?
Nah.
Okay.
You had to get it from somewhere.
I mean, you already got your point of view. So, yeah.
So I want to know what's this tape. So who got the tape coming out? What's his name? Who putting out the tape with the Oprah, Gayle King, and who gonna put the tape out? That's the good question.
I don't know. We gonna do better next time we do this because we really just freestyling this shit. Oh, there goes your girl right there.
Appreciate y'all though coming through. And
it's your girl right here. You asked me about this.
Well, first, I was sitting at home on a Saturday, which was the 29th. It was like 7 or 8 p.m. And the phone rung. I'm sitting there looking at TV. So my mom said, "Look," I said, "Well, mom's calling." So I picked the phone up and she wasn't sounding right. So and then she said, "Shanquella gone." So I'm saying gone. Gone where? And she said, "She dead." I said, "Dead how?" And she said, "Alcohol poison." So when she said alcohol, I said, "How she got alcohol poison? Where's she at?" So she said, "Mexico, Cabo." So the phone just, my phone dropped, and I just started crying. And then, I'm trying to figure out who she was over there with, and said she was over there with some friends that she went to school with, went to Salem with. So I said, "You know of them? You know them?" She said, "I know of them. I just know she went to school with them." So from there, my whole night was just trauma, man. I just cried all that night.
Oh man. So the situation with Shanquella Robinson just continues getting wilder and wilder by the day. Shanquella's father did an interview with the North Carolina Beat, that's a Facebook channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and check it out for full coverage of the situation so far. They're doing a great job of keeping everything up to date. But Shanquella's father confirmed a story that I reported on in the previous video. So there has been a rumored additional video that shows footage that continues after the viral video that we all seen with Dejanay Jackson assaulting Shanquella Robinson. In this video, they're alleging that a light-skinned woman that's rumored to be Winter Donovan, they're alleging that she grabbed Shanquella by her neck and then body slammed her. And then from that point, she stopped moving. So this is all alleged, but even the father heard about this. I'm going to play that, but I want to also put something in the context that the father has a pretty good ear to the streets, because initially when Shanquella's fake friends went to speak to the mother and told her to lie about alcohol poisoning, the father was the first one to hear about it possibly being a fight that happened overseas before we even see the video came out. So whoever is feeding the father information, they're pretty accurate. So let's see what the father has to say right here.
This information came directly from someone who is friends with Dejanay's mother, and this information was communicated because people were upset about the fact that only one angle is being showed, and that is Dejanay assaulting your daughter. This was not a fight. This was a brutal assault. Yeah.
I heard the same thing you heard. There's a video out there.
Yeah.
That she picked up by the neck and slammed on the ground, and once they slammed her, she didn't get back up. Did not get back up. So I guess that slam back there must have broke her neck and her spinal cord.
Shanquella's father was also asked about Nazir Wiggins and how do you feel about his account of the situation?
So he was the last one. Something about he was the last one. He was the last one about her breathing or something,
So when I got there, she was in the game room. They told me she was not feeling good, so I instantly go to her, put on her side, get a bag, and all that. So I'm sitting right next to her the whole time. I was crossing my heart. I hope that I.
He playing soft music and rubbing her head. Really? You saw the bruises. You saw the bruises. You came in the house. You want to sit there and say you played music and rub her head, and then she took a last breath, you left? You saw the music. I mean, come on, man, really? You should have came in that house. Hey, y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all stand down here. Y'all stand down here. Y'all not going back. Y'all not back going to the United States. I didn't came in here and saw these bruises. Y'all didn't hurt this girl. No. Y'all ever thought that she got a mother and a father? You got people back here in the States that love her and care about her. Should have did more than what you did. You trust and believe me, every last one of y'all. Y'all would have stayed there at that hospital down there with my daughter. I would have made sure y'all got back here. You wouldn't have been staying in no Mexico. That would have meant a whole lot to me, knowing that you stayed down there with my daughter till I got there or we got there.
Now, this is very understandable for a father to feel that way, But thank God this man was in a great position to go ahead and take care of things financially for his daughter.
In which I know it wasn't but God that led me to her. So me and my brother got on that phone and started Googling all the funeral homes that was over in Mexico, Cabo. So we came up with funeral home Riviera funeral home over there. And first we called a guy answered the phone. He didn't speak English. So we called back again, and another young lady answered the phone, and her name was Elizabeth. And from that point on, she said, "I asked her, you have Shankola Robinson over there?" She said, "Yes, sir." Miss Robinson, I'm sorry for your loss. I said, "Mr. Robinson, I'm gonna stick with you until I get your daughter back to the state." That lady was like an angel. After I wired the money, they got the body, so did the paperwork, and it'll take a while for that paperwork to get done because they had to transfer everything over into England.
Yeah.
So she got back here last Thursday, around about 5 o'clock. So I'm sitting there in the funeral home. As soon as that door opened and that box came in there with her in it, man, just cried like a baby.
Yeah.
Didn't even want to leave out the funeral home. My brother had to pull me out of there. I'm sitting here, looking at her, seeing, a knot on her head, her eye swole. She got a cut lip. And, that's no alcohol wasn't going to do all that. So I said, something not adding up right here. And so y'all going to come back here to the States, bring her luggage back, sit right there in her mom's, in her sister's face, ate, told y'all story, how it happened, alcohol poisoning and all that. And then, 2 or 3 days later, when that report came back, the lady told me, "No, Mr. Brown, your daughter didn't die of no alcohol poisoning. She died. It was trauma to her neck and her spinal cord. It was broke." So that's when I just had it. I said, no. I said, "Baby girl, your daddy is not gonna let you die in vain. I will get justice for you." And it's a shame, for y'all men to be sitting in the room, the video I saw.
Yeah.
For y'all men to be sitting in that room and y'all let this go on, ain't do nothing. And Khalid, you supposed to be her best friend for 5 years, and y'all supposed to be friends.
Yeah.
Friends just don't do that. No, Khalid never called whatsoever. From what his mom was
That's some
telling me,
real shit
he'll
just
come over to
said.
the house. I guess he was coming over to see what kind of information they knew. But once I found the information out, that's how they found the information, was through me. That she had a broken neck and a broken spinal cord, trauma.
Right.
That's how they got the information, was through me. And then once they came, when I called and sent what happened, then he was over there. Then all of a sudden, from what they told me, he got all sick and wasn't feeling good. And say his aunt was with him or his mama was with him. He wanted to leave. And when he left, they ain't heard no more from him, So, and then when I saw the video, for y'all to beat her, knowing she's not a fighter, for y'all to, I don't know if y'all woke up out of her sleep to beat her naked like that. Well, why she was naked? You men, to sit in that room and watch her, that girl hit on her like that while she was naked. Do y'all have sisters? Do y'all have a mother? What if someone show y'all the video like that? A man, someone beating on your mother or beating on your sister naked. How would you feel? And she's not even defending herself because she's not a fighter. You're already bigger than her. She ain't petite, no weigh no more than about 120, 125 pounds. That's not her style. Her style is not a fighter. She wasn't raised like that.
It's tough because you're seeing so much support from the outside world. You're thinking you're closer and closer to getting some answers. But the thing about it is, law enforcement moves at a different speed.
Does that look
so
like
he was asked about hearing that the FBI has intervened in the situation.
Looking at that
he
picture,
had to say about that.
Does that look like anything he was just talking about?
I'm just waiting on them. Yes, I'm in the blind, just like everybody else in the blind.
Now, if they were trying to say as far as her height and her body,
moving at his own time.
And no,
I walk by faith, not by sight.
All in all, this is really heartbreaking to see the father
pounds.
have to speak about his daughter not being here anymore. So all this is crazy. This is all crazy. Hopefully, law enforcement gathers enough information.
She wasn't that type of chick.
Hold these people accountable that were responsible for Shanquella losing her life. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel for more coverage of the situation as well as others. It's your boy Stacy, and I'm going to sign out, man.
Some type of feel, right, Scott? To even want to take those type of pictures, right?
Yeah.
So let's not make it seem like that's just something motherfuckers want to try. You into certain shit. So you can't sit here with your little feline fucking suit on and act like your daughter wasn't on them bullshit, dog.
Right.
Let's keep it real. And that's what I was looking at. Like how you trying to make it seem like something else, daddy? knowing fucking well you wasn't in that girl life. You wasn't in that girl life, man.
Mm-hmm.
To goof ass. You wasn't in that fucking girl life, man.
Well, was it really like they say it was jealousy? Or could they just really have wanted to kill somebody just to see how it goes? And it should work and then didn't work at the same time. They thought they were gonna get away with it.
So there's gotta be jealousy there. Because it's not just somebody being a serial killer that came out there with you.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's only one or the other, Pete. That's why I said that. Because why else would you kill me then, bro?
Biggest thing. That little green eye monster.
What? Look, Pete, we all, me, you. Top track. we all going to motherfucking trip and shit. And we got, 3 other motherfuckers who's supposed to be, Cameron and all this shit here. And these motherfuckers try to divide us up into some other shit. And would you start believing them, or would you start,
stick to my
questioning?
I'm sticking to my group.
Questioning, what's
the
going
people
on
in my group. Nah,
yeah.
I'm not questioning nothing about the niggas I roll with. What the fuck you talking about? I don't know nothing you talking about, bro. I tell you, go ahead, dog. Go ahead. Get away from it. See, I don't know how that shit
people good though, right, Jack? That's
like,
what I was talking about earlier.
For real, I don't know how that shit even went that fucking way.
Make that shit look good though, P. P, they make it look good, bro.
That's fucked up.
Hell yeah, you got damn right it's fucked up. But that's the shit I'm talking about. That fucked up shit that motherfuckers gotta really differentiate who's who and what is what. You ready for that?
You got to. You got to be able to differentiate now.
Man,
it's the only thing that'll save your ass. And sometimes some of them trips that they be going on, yeah, that shit sound like fun, but is it really meant for you to go on that trip?
And we don't even do that extra ass shit. These motherfuckers be on meth, mushrooms, and pills and all type of shit, y'all.
Yeah.
So how many levels that is, child? You want to try a pill? Let's go get a pill, child. You ready? You want to get a pill?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't do pills. Not a pill man. I don't do pills.
I had to wake you up, though. She chat was like, nigga, you talking to me? Really?
Ooh. White Bloods and Crip.
Amen.
What is that about?
I was just asking, bro.
What?
All these tattoos on my body, cause you know where I'm from. You see me out in public, don't get done.
Get sued.
That's why I need to get y'all on there in my generation and all of us, to talk about how it was for us to go in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And not being such a big hood and being from Pomona. You know what I'm saying?
I used to get tired. Hey, I used to get tired of going to that motherfucker talking about, hey, where you from? I'm from Pomona. Are you from Centown? Nah, I'm from Southside Village. Fucking me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
we had to pave the way, and
exactly.
all through the county jails, trip modules, Los Patrinos, juvenile halls and shit from day one,
Yeah,
but it took motherfuckers like us, Yo-Yo, Pope Loc, you, KJ, homies that was going through behind the walls and shit,
Yeah, King Real, that's my homie Die Hard, man. You know what I'm saying? White dude from our hood, bang that shit harder than a lot of motherfuckers from our neighborhood, bang that shit. You know what I'm saying? He did like 20-something years. Going through a hot one case, man. And
look at my fucking daddy, y'all. Look at my daddy, y'all.
White representing the black neighborhood. So
yo,
he went through
Jesus, motherfucker, dead.
Man, I'm gonna have to get him on there.
These vatos locals, Holmes. Tell y'all, man. I'm affiliated, man. I'm fucked up.
And that's the part of the stories that we not being told. That there were
I was completely on my own around 14, 15.
Yeah, you joined the gang?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I joined the gang about 13. But I was completely on my own, separated from. I was on the streets 14, 15.
So you joined which gang?
Pasadena, Denver Lane Blood.
So you're Blood.
Yes, sir.
You're white. You're Caucasian.
Very much so.
And you're in a totally black gang.
Yes, sir.
How was that?
Look how many ripples on his head.
Being that I was
talk to me,
growing up in the 90s, when it was really the gang banging that you see nowadays is not the gang banging that gang banging is.
Rich, look at this shit.
Now you're getting what you would say placebo of gang banging. 90s it was more hands on. So it was a little rough for me being white for a black gang. Had to prove myself to the blacks. Had to defend myself from whites and Mexicans. So it was rough enough.
You've done prison time?
Yes, sir. 13 years.
No, I'm just.
I spent from 21 to 33 in prison. I was stabbed 10 times in prison, but.
Is it hard being in prison, being white?
Get this out the way.
Even though you were a blood gang, how was that?
Oh, that's 13 years of war. That's every tattoo I have on my body.
They ain't paying me for none of that, y'all. Let me get their bitch ass out the way. Kill me. My bad.
White boys don't like it too much. But my theory was I wasn't that way on the street, so why would I be that way in prison? The whole factor of me being from my neighborhood is me being from my neighborhood. I mean, what do I look like going to prison and letting this white boy tell me if I don't obey what he's talking about, then I'm gonna get hurt? So I chose to go with my homies, and I got stabbed in my stomach, my armpit, sliced my arm, sliced my neck, just over the course of years of riots.
State your name and your hood, my man.
I'm Super Cubs. I'm from Stockton, East Coast Crips, but I bang all of them, First Street to 2400 block.
Now, in your own words, you said you crip walked through 6 prison systems. Talk to me about your first prison stint.
I ended up in DVI at the reception center. I had to make hard choices. I'm either going to crip, I'm going to get what I've been doing on, or I just really couldn't see me siding with the Woods. I didn't know how to do none of that. So, as I was saying, I get to Tracy. I made my decision. I'm doing my cripping. I had to put hands on a couple white boys there, but not really too bad because there was a lot of Crips from Stockton there that was backing me up. So it wasn't a lot of real problems. I had one situation in the shower with a dude that talked too much, so he ended up with a bar of soap in his mouth, knocked out. And from there, they kind of understood that, I wasn't no softy, and I was built for this shit.
That boy named Super Cuz. Look.
Nice.
First and foremost, man, what they call you, where you from?
My name is J-Dog, used to be. And I was from Billings, Blood Gang. I also was gang related wherever I went. I had a lot of ties in LA, and even as far back in Chicago. Anybody told me Red Rag.
This type of shit be popping up.
Okay, so Villain, Fresno, right?
It don't be big booty bitches and
this
shit.
is my first felony in the main line.
You're right.
He educated me in a lot of ways that I needed to be educated as a guy coming fresh into prison, and I salute him for that. I appreciate it. He knows how I feel. And when now that I can say it, since we exposed it, when he's talking about them hands, he ain't lying.
We don't have that many problems up in city here, but it's just.
It's point of views, though, child.
You don't have to be a tough guy to be stupid and go do some dumb shit.
These are good point of views.
Let me ask you something.
That
how you connect with
it just ain't niggas that's involved with shit.
Well, I mean, I grew up in Santa Monica. playing sports.
Because we don't
Like I said, most athletes are usually black.
They do sound about right.
And the essays really didn't like that shit.
And
they make you choose. We're all hanging out as friends before gangbanging. We're just kids hanging out, walking home from a party. And then they all come out of apartment with bats and shit.
Leader of the whole shit. He been a leader.
It doesn't matter if I'm white or not. I'm there. They're gonna get me too. So I just chose, not to. I tried to avoid it for a long time. Lil Nut used to beg me to be, please, cause and I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do it. But it just eventually, I got stabbed a gang of times. One time they jumped me and stabbed me a gang of times, and it just kind of went from there, after that.
Shout out to Stream, yo. We definitely about to put that blunt talk up there. We trying to find our lane, people. And this is a good, especially like Black P Stone.
You're a white crip
from good example, right? Chop. Can I talk
about man, you know what? If you've ever met any
Black P Stone, it's something serious. No, you could let him go for it. Let them boys rock out.
White Crips from and that's just ugly coming out of my mouth, man.
Yeah.
That's
I understand.
That's such a generic term, bro.
Exactly. So important, right?
But so I'm a Crip. I'll put it to you like this: I'm a Crip from a neighborhood in San Diego, and I happen to be white. So you can call me what you want to call me, but keep it respect there. Juvenile hall, the camp, and then during this time, I would hear about, oh man, you're a white Crip. Yeah, make sure you get yourself cleaned up.
That's the real way.
Turn 18.
Look, WACC. That's the real way.
Meaning you should just stop doing it when they say clean up.
Stop doing it. Get yourself right, man. You're gonna go over there and it's gonna be a whole different.
Because he knew he really represented.
There's an older
really a white boy out here really
San
doing
Diego,
this shit. Look at this shit. If them white boys wasn't out here with banging with niggas, come on, man. That's what they saying, y'all. I get it, and
when you say he paved the way, was he like one of the
first white Crips, that actually hit the
shit
been in Cali as far as being a white Crip.
Well, if you ever
so I'm out there, and luckily I get put into a module. It has a gang of Crip homies from San Diego in it. And my schooling begins, bro.
I mean, did you tell the COs, hey, I'm Crip, man?
Oh yeah, I mean, because when you come in, they ask you your race, your name, what race, who do you run with? And I told him, I said, I'm from Linda Vista Crib, and the dude looks at me like, oh, all right. He just kind of like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had a few white boys from the hood. And like we got another little young homie, White Boy T. He in the pen right now.
I was in pen with T.
Yeah, White Boy T.
That's what Jack be trying to get out of
It's relevant.
We had Booby now, there's white. We had White Boy Greg, and White Boy Greg lived right down the street from me. About 5 hours from me,
You really look at the movement.
But he all right. He okay. I see him damn near every day.
We had a white boy.
How else can you
white boy D?
That
motherfucker. He remind me of Goldie.
You make up all this hip hop music.
He was off the hood. He was really.
Say Goldie was a rider from Park Village. Yeah, I know Goldie. Yeah, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
When he left Lancaster, before he called Dedication.
Look.
Goldie was with it. My mama thought he was black. Because I told him to take my transcript to the house.
I'm glad you showed this shit.
My mama said, "You're selling about it." She always assumed he was black because she the silver.
Yeah.
And then my little sister never liked it. And I'm like, he white, never right.
I can't see the chat.
White is all I can.
I can't see the chat on this. Let me know what y'all think on that. I can't see the chat on this.
With the video content.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
I asked you about too, man, is you had mentioned a couple of times that you had been around yards and
Look at
there
it.
were white
Look at
boys
the
and white bloods
influence.
pulled up, and it was automatically a racial fight or a racial
Oh,
problem.
I said let it catch up to me. He said he behind
You know, when I end up coming to see y'all, you guys was already over there. Your car was well established.
Rich, what you think about the influence of the Caucasian in the so-called black gangster era, right? And the influence of the Caucasian that was down with the brothers, right? As they say, how they call it? Did I say that right?
Yeah. I'm like, man, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to be politically correct.
So I'm not even thinking about TV, right? You know,
I can't argue that. That's what it is. We're trying to be down with the brothers, but
all that, right?
the brothers accepted them too.
I go back down
because they was on that real shit, right? Because they really put in work, correct?
They really held true to what they believed in with that.
That's right. See, and that's what
obviously
I mean
something was going
so
on.
I'm
But
not
these
saying
white
it in no
boys
disrespect.
decided the rule was a black dude.
That's right. But that's why I say what I say because I'm not saying it in no disrespect of white people actually being, just trying to be down. No, these people grew up around.
I say, man, go back over there.
This and they, really put in work. Matter of fact, some of them
was
leaders of stuff, right? Chaka, what you just told me,
right? If he touched my homeboy, I'm fucking him up, right?
Check.
So
if
he
you
go
watch
back
this
over
on
there. I don't know if
replay,
he told him that or not, but this is what I'm telling you, right?
If
So
y'all saw
he go
that
back
and
over there,
y'all
he come back, he
pay
say, hey,
attention
man,
to
he's
that,
straight.
look, that's what it is. People gonna influence you the way they influence you. And guess what? It don't matter your color. Look at Chop showing you. Oh man, this is beautiful. Hey man, and y'all met at Trump.
Honey.
Yes.
Honey, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I'm from Compton, California.
Yeah, Red Line was
Do you have
never
any contact
supposed
with
to
your
be
family
where
at
you
all?
No.
Your black ass supposed to be
When's the last
able
time you
to
spoke to your
afford to be
They're
in a good,
dead.
rich white neighborhood.
How'd you lose your parents?
My dad got
Stamp on
shot
your head.
because my dad was affiliated, and my mom, she died of natural causes.
So your dad, when you say
South
affiliated,
Central.
that means he was in.
He was a gang member.
Gang member. Is he Mexican?
Black.
Black. So your dad is black?
Yes. He's my stepdad.
Stepdad. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're picking up guys. How often do you do that?
Every day.
Every day. But nobody gives you a hard time.
They do.
That's what I'm talking about. Stories like what kind of bad things have happened to you?
What the fuck she got on?
Well, basically, there was this one trick that I did, and he took me to his hotel room, and basically, he forced me to have
She
sex
got
with
on
him.
some bar drawers and a t-shirt.
And when I tried to run off, he grabbed me by my hair and started hitting me in my face. And I had to call one of my homeboys from my set to come and pick me up. And my homeboy's locked up right now because he smashed his head in with the hammer.
Did you kill him or you just?
He killed him. My homeboy's doing life right now.
Do you have any friends, honey?
No.
Anybody you trust in your life?
Yeah, people from my set.
Your set being your
They
gang?
don't want to talk about
Yeah,
that.
my gang.
Me and my people
Your
were
gang is
having a
a
conversation about
black
that
gang,
too,
a
bro.
Hispanic gang?
They be around,
Black.
bro.
Black gang.
They be right. They be
Compton?
giving you your Gatorade.
Nah.
They be white girls.
Swan family blood.
White girls. They be giving you your Gatorade, they be your towels. They be the ones sitting there ready to stretch you out. The motherfuckers be around, dog.
Look at this shit here. Lunatic Billy.
Well, I'm Joey. Most people know me
White
by
boy was
Snow
the
Rock,
hardest.
neighborhood crip.
Was one of the hardest scripts.
But by the time I turned, you know what I'm saying, like
I'm about to
14
eat
and
up my
15,
pasta,
that's
dog.
when I was getting initiated. And initiation for me was a little bit different because I was the
Hey,
only
you gotta
white
give the
boy.
people their
So
props
whenever
too,
the
right?
guys were bored,
This is
it
a
was time
movement. That's what I
to
be
pick
telling
on the white boy. So I got jumped in more than 20 times, you know, just because there wasn't nothing else for the guys to do. So, but it was an evolution because White Boy Joey got tired of getting picked on, pushed around, beat up, and his stuff taken. So Snow Rock had to evolve to stop that. And Snow Rock got so vicious to where, you know, I was 14, 15 years old fighting grown men. Because later on, when I went to prison, I had to go through a whole different arena of bullshit. And if I wouldn't have went through the shit that they put me through, I probably wouldn't have survived all the stuff I had to go through. But when I got sentenced to prison, my dad came to visit me, and he told me, boy, you can't go to prison gangbanging. And I was like, I ain't gonna change now. You know, I was hard-headed, young, dumb, full of cum, and I'm like, shit, I can do anything. And I had even homies from my neighborhood was like, man, you can't go up in there, you know what I'm saying, you know, gangbanging, just go with the whites and tell them you don't bang. And I'm like, man, fuck that. You know what I mean? You know, I came in this way, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna leave out this way, one way or another.
Niggas was talking about doing a whole. They don't go with the narrative.
Not at all.
See what I'm saying?
Damn.
If you come on gangs and all that rich, think about it. Why they don't talk about no white boy, man? I been knew that. That's what we be talking about. Like some white boys can say nigga, but you gotta be the right white boy to say nigga like that.
You gotta be jam packed with
You got goals in your mouth and everything.
All the way down. All the way down.
You know what I'm talking about, Pete.
This and more.
Ain't no
on the next episode.
Right. But I ain't never like, bro. I think that there's one person, like even after meeting this dude, bro, like he would not say the N-word around me, and he from the hood, but he just would not say it. Hey, bro, fuck it. Like, I'm not telling you can't say it. Right? Huh?
Yeah, you can't say it, and I think a lot of people that is pale understand that, but certain pale motherfuckers
will be just as
certain
black
pale
as you.
Motherfuckers.
Some pale people be just as ignorant and black as you.
You done did way more than me in my own community. I ain't got no choice.
They'll be just as black as you.
Appreciate y'all coming through, man, with us. Just trying something on a Saturday. Just doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but go ahead, people, do yourself you want to. Just, you know, I was about to end it all. You know?
Oh, I still gotta do my ex.
We all good, man. Shit. Blunt Talk, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. It's another good one. Shop track, I love it. I love the scenery, you know. Let's try something different and see something different, right?
We're gonna get bro. We're gonna get that 1080.
Yo, let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all think about the setup. Let us know. Let us know. You know.
Let's get the lamp in the bag.
And the thing
the lamp.
The whole
like the barber lamp, like they be having a lamp. Yeah. Like that lamp right there.
And then you see how to the whole I wanna what you call them like that where you can just this is our stuff that we designed. Shout out to Hank for stuff like the logo.
I like that logo, bro. I really like that logo. It helped me be able to show people when I come across, hey, look, this is the logo you look for this up right here. Go ahead, like, subscribe, but always good night here. The guy, you want to interrupt, get off of this.
Shout out to the people who in the too, right?
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody. We got up to about 5 people.
And if we sneak a link, y'all, guess what? That's how we rock. That's how we sneak a link, y'all. Y'all go watch it on the replay. Shout out to the people who watch it on the replay.
left y'all. We had some shit to say in that one, huh? Y'all saw them boys put up on the mother. Hey, this been another good episode, huh, fellas? Shout out to y'all, man. This is Silent Child 17th, man.
P-Dot the first time. I'm gonna try P-Dot for a little bit. Shout out to the building. Keep the same thing wrong with
P-Dot. No love. We got no faith in our shit.